Hey guys, it's Sansa92 back with the final version of the Stonesheaf sword quest. Once you've picked up the Stonesheaf from the Untamed Ruins, there are going to be two upgrade paths that you can take it on. One of them is going to be the Sword of Light, and the other one being the Sword of Darkness. They do both scale with Strength, Dexterity and Faith, with a nice amount of damage and relatively low wielding requirements, so it can make a valuable addition to your armaments. So this is the spot in the Untamed Ruins where you do get the Stonesheaf sword, and from here you are going to go to the ancient Rao ruins, east site of Grace. Sorry, that's a little bit of a mouthful. So you're going to teleport over here. This is actually quite an easy path to follow. All you're going to want to do is take Torrent, head across the bridge, stick to the right hand side to avoid the giant fire golem here. And you're just going to make your way up into his area, go straight past him, and there's going to be a little pathway up the hill, which is going to take you to the ancient Rao west site of Grace. Follow this little dungeon through. Don't make a wrong turn here like I did, because you'll just get met with a brick wall. But you're going to want to just follow it up until you're outside with these little gazebos, and then go past these braziers into the area where the pests are. Follow it straight ahead into the next room, and you're going to come to a broken bridge just here. Now don't worry, just keep going. This is an invisible walkway right here, and this is going to take you to the Altar of Light. And this is the first place where you are going to raise the Stonesheaf sword, transforming it into the Sword of Light. Now from here, you're going to head to the castle front, and you're going to follow the path just to the left of the castle down this little ravine. And this is going to take you to the Fog Rift Catacombs. Now, this is, again, just a super straight path. You're not going to miss it. Just keep an eye out for the lit braziers. And once you're inside, be careful. There's a lot of spike traps on the ceiling. And you're just going to make your way through the dungeon, as you normally would be doing. Avoiding the... I mean, you can take them out if you want. Obviously, I wanted to skip as much as I could. But you're going to head into these little side holes just to avoid getting splattered on the head. And then just continue your way down until you're at the lowest level of the dungeon, which you're going to see in a moment. Now, once you get here, you're going to want to take this part a little bit slow, so you don't want to start from the beginning of the dungeon again. But this is going to be the room where you are going to want to take out as many enemies as you can, just because they're a little bit annoying, but there are spike traps all the way through, so anything that might be following you should get crushed by these. Now, once you are at the end of the room, go ahead and take out all the enemies here. There are a couple of imps, a mage, and there are a couple of imps on the other side, which, as long as you don't aggro them, you don't actually need to bother with them, which is why I was just having a little look. Jump on this little wall here, and jump into the splat traps, ceiling traps. Grab your little Ash of War out of his chest, and then you're just going to do a running jump onto the top of the ceiling traps. And then make your way all the way down to this little hole on the right. And you are going to be at the Altar of Darkness, where you're going to get the second variant of the sword. And if you decide that you wanted the Sword of Light, you can just take that back to the Rao altar, and you can switch between the two of them. But me personally, I prefer the Sword of Light. The Sword of Darkness, I prefer. But there you go. The Stone Sheaf Sword to the Sword of Light and the Sword of Darkness.